Start record. Okay. Well, since Hurricane Milton came through last night right over my house, we got 0 damage. None, zero. Absolutely fine. Very blessed. The neighbors next door lost a couple shingles. Very minimal damage. Didn't even rain much. All night we were just south of the line of rain. It just kept going right above us. So, very blessed. Power flickered a couple times. Didn't really lose power for an extended period. My daughter was up all night. She just couldn't sleep. I slept through it, but it was, the wind was bad. So every once in a while I was waking up a lot. Didn't get like deep sleep. So I am not firing on all brain cylinders. So this might be a bad idea for recording Satisfactory videos, but I wanted to get in here. I don't have internet. That's the thing. And you might be saying to yourself, Aaron, how are you playing Steam games without internet? You can play offline. Some games like an MMO, like World of Warcraft or Elder Scrolls Online, or whatever online needed, Destiny 2, Warframe, those kinds of things. You're gonna have to have internet, but I play a lot of single player games, and so Satisfactory, it's like, hey, we can't access the internet. You still want to play? I'm like, yeah, fine, let's keep going. I wanted to kind of catch everybody up as to what I have going. Here's our ammunitions mall, and I'm not going to go through in detail, but I finally hooked everything up, and it's a hot mess. But I don't care about the hot mess because, Zoop. As long as it's doing what it's got to do, I don't need to see it doing what it's got to do. You know what I mean? So I have everything. I have 3 products right now being made in the ammunitions mall, and it's being delivered down. At the end, it comes down these conveyor belts underneath everything, and then it comes back up into here. And so we have shatter rebar. It's making some of that. We have just regular rifle ammunition. And you can see when you hover over it, it shows the damage. So 2 out of 5 is not the greatest. 3 out of 5 does a pretty good shotgun blast to your face. This is a Novelist, just a regular stuff. And that does 3 out of 5 damage. And that's all I have right now. I think I'm going to make the homing rifle ammunition, but for now, this works great because I just come in here. As you can see, I've got a bunch on me. And I can just come in here and grab some stuff and go. So it's working out pretty good. I really like that I can just come grab what I want. It's using up a fair bit of sulfur. And I haven't got this hooked up. That's just from the belts. Quartz is out. Coal is out. Limestone is full, copper is out, and iron is out. Okay, so here is a good time to just turn this, Q, turn on self-driving and let it just run indefinitely. Just let it do its thing. Now, why didn't it pull from the train? Is it because the train was off? Could be. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't really got this far, this detailed into the game. Water's full. Oil's out. 0 oil. So when the train comes back, it should replenish all of those things. And in the last video, we took a train ride around the whole loop, and it takes 15 minutes. Let's do a timer for 15 minutes. Clock on here so I can, oops, let's move it up just a hair. So in about 15 minutes, I've got a timer set so that we'll come back here and watch everything and make sure it's going correctly. I did find some some of that material that I was looking for. If we look at our map, we're here in the desert. And the SAM site is right underneath this bridge. And we can actually see where that is over here. Let's get in a car. Oh, so much running. And I'll show you where, spoilers, I'll show you where the SAM site is. And it's an impure node, so I'm not getting as much as I want out of it. But it's getting me some, and that's okay. We're gonna take this path. I need to finish building out all my platforms so I can just go running. It's over here, and the only reason I saw somebody on Reddit had posted, hey, it says there's SAM site, there's SAM here, but I can't find it underneath this platform. So I spent like hours yesterday trying to find it on my own. So this bridge part here, when we go look at this rock formation, you want to go find the plateau where it connects the two. And what we're going to do is run to the back side of this on the northeast side. And I have coal coming clear out here because I thought, well, at some point I'm going to need a lot of this. And so I'm going to use the big tractor or the truck to pick up and deliver this. I got a ramp coming down the side. So anyway, you come to this side and you want to come up a little bit to this first major ledge and look for this quartz, and then there's some bushes, and you're gonna have to use dynamite to blast in here. I think I had to blast into it. And once you get in here, there are some, of course I can't get into it now because I've blocked it off. There were some spiders in here that I had to kill. Here, let's just do this. We're okay. I gotta just rebuild it. So you just have to, the power's cut through the rock, the power cables. And this is one of the SAM sites. SAM material is so cool. It's an impure node, so we're not going to get a bunch out of it, but I did put 3 of the batteries, so I'm getting 150 a minute, which it's not great, but it's some. And then I plopped down 3 at first just to kind of get it going. So this is a Mark II extractor, a miner, fully loaded, but it's cool. It's got stuff swimming in it. It's so neat. And then I'm just belting it out for now. No big deal. Oops. Just got to get on the right thing here. 3. You know, I'm just click it there. Click it there. It's fine. Should flow out just fine. And then I decided, like I said, I decided to just put it into a truck station, just to start collecting a bunch of it. Now I don't have, so I see you. You missed me, dork. 4 shots. I gave him an extra one just to be safe. Make sure he's dead. And then there's some copper here, a normal note of copper right next to it. Some limestone. It's not a bad place to start out. Some limestone. So what I'm gonna do at some point, oh, that's why he was there. There's a slug sitting right on this little rock. I don't have enough space. I can make more iron, so we'll just grab one of those and get them out. Iron plates. There's something over there. Another slug. This guy might be a pain. Nope, not too bad at all. Oh, I'm out of space. Let's get rid of these. Yeah, let's get rid of them. I'm making it en masse at the mall. That's why we have them all. Situations like this. Anybody else want a piece? I don't see anybody. Let's grab these nuts. There's some berries. Not enough space for berry. We'll get that berries. There's some more. The reason you want to still keep collecting things like that is to continue making inhalers for health. Just want to make sure when you're out, run around. Okay, so this is, and the reason I had to bring in coal is to give fuel so that when this thing, my truck, get out. When the truck needs fuel, but I didn't want to clog up the storage. I want this to be all SAM crystals, SAM material. But when it comes here to stop and load up the SAM, it's also going to get more fuel and keep that topped off. So I'll probably have it just, just come on the ground. It's fine. But I don't know where to unload it yet. So I haven't decided. That's why it's not running, is I haven't decided exactly where I want it to run. And did the video camera stop? It did. That's fine. Nobody wants to see me anyway. Let's turn it off. All right, we got 7 minutes left. I'll have to figure that out later. Got 7 minutes left for the train to come back. So we'll come back here. And okay, so we talked about SAM. What is it? Why do I need it? Why do I even care? Let's go over here and take a look at why you might care. Cut this corner, do some drifting. So when we go to the MAM and we look at alien technology, this is where you unlock all that stuff. So we needed SAM to unlock research node, or a scannable resource. And then I used some more to unlock reanimated SAM. Used some more. I made some reanimated SAM from the SAM material and unlocked SAM fluctuator. And that it was needed to unlock alien energy harnessing. And then need a bunch more and a summer salute and 50 computers to unlock alien power augmenter, which I have not unlocked yet. And I need a bunch of stuff for production amplifier. I needed a Mercer sphere and some stuff to unlock the dimensional depot. And this is the new thing that a lot of people were talking about. And you say to yourself, hey, Aaron, what's a dimensional depot? Let's go look at... Let's see what the codex says. Dimensional depot. Oh, there's the uploader. The dimensional depot uploader is used to upload resources to a dimensional storage deposit. From here, resources can be used by the build gun and crafting station as if they were in the Pioneer's inventory. So that's what the dimensional depot does. So up until now, what I've had to do is come back to my mall and grab the resources I needed in order to build something. With the dimensional depot uploader, you put items into it, runs very slowly, 15 minutes or 15 per minute, very slow. But once it's in the dimensional depot, I can use any items that are in here as if I had them in my backpack or on my person. And you might say, Aaron, how do you know what you have in your dimensional depot? Bang, right here to the left. Once you have that unlocked, you'll see all these items in the dimensional depot. Now, I think it's blocked right now because it only holds a certain amount. I've unlocked it a little bit to give me a stockpile of 500. So I've got 200 steel beams, and then it's going to keep loading additional things until it's all full. And it might be getting real close to that. So I got 200, 420 plus 90. So that's 2, 4, 5. We're coming real close to 500 of each. I thought it was 500 total. Might be 500 of each. And so I didn't want to have to stand here and manually load it. So I thought, let me just put some items into this storage, belt it in, and it'll get there when it gets there. So the reason you want more SAM material is to unlock upgrades to that in the alien technology. So I already unlocked the manual depot uploader, which is what we just saw. And if I want to increase its upload speed by 50%, as you can see on the right, I need Mercer spheres, which we find all over the place. And then I also need to make from SAM some of those, what are they? I forget what these things are. You make reanimated SAM, and then this reanimated SAM and some other makes the fluctuator. So let's go grab some Mercer spheres. Oops, I'm full. So let's sort this. Some of these items back in there. Keep the SAM. Put all my slugs back. Okay, we should be good. So let's take the Mercer spheres and the summer sloop. Now I'm trying to be real cautious about how much I use these. So now we have everything that we need to upgrade our dimensional depot. We're going to upgrade the upload speed by 50%. Currently it's 15 items per minute, or 15 per minute. So we're going to research that. Now it's going to upgrade it to 30 per minute. Right? And so
dimensional upload speed increased. Part of the kinetic and thermal energy released during matter conversion has now been repurposed to aid with dimensional shifting, allowing for more parts to be transferred in a short time frame.
Loop the veins, use the flow, make a curve out of a line. Your shallow minds create shallow solutions. Pretty rebels.
Shallow mind? Pretty ripples? I certainly hope that wasn't meant to include me.
That's so fun. I just love how much they improved it from, was it version 8 to 1.0. So now we can see the deposit upload rate is 30 per minute. So now it's going to be it's basically twice as fast. I can also drop items here to upload them to the dimensional depot. So we have 0 out of 200 steel pipes, and we have I thought pipes were being loaded or ready to be loaded. We can also do something like this. Oh, there's my alarm. Never used that before. So the train should be coming back real soon. Or it did come back. Let's check our map, see where the train is. Here it is. It's coming back from Caterium. Just because I want to make sure that it unloads. What should we watch? Coal quartz? I mean, we could just watch it unload everything. Yeah, I've never actually used that. Steam's just got some really great tools. So every once in a while I see the discussion of what's better, Steam or Epic. Steam, hands down. Steam has, you can share your games with friends and family, so they can play it while you're not playing it without, they don't have to buy it. Somebody wants to play Satisfactory. All they gotta do is send me a text. Hey, are you on? Can I play Satisfactory? Yep. Let me save my game and get out of it, and then they can load it. There's modding. There's so much. Steam is so much better than Epic. It's gonna stop. Let's see what it unloads. A bunch of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things at a time. That's so cool. This is so cool. So we should have more supplies and things going. Let's just go in here and just double check real quick. I don't know why. It doesn't let you look at stuff. And I don't know why. Why can't I see inside the Caterium? Or the sulfur? Or the water? But I can see the oil? It's because it's loading it. But there's quartz, there's coal, there's limestone. It's being drained fast. It is just being drained. That's fine. That's what it's there for. Another 15 minutes. Go do the thing. Let's start the timer. Start. It's just a fun thing. So, let's go back here. We were playing around with the dimensional depot. So what it does, again, it loads up the dimensional depot, and I can have it check. I can check this box to say, take items when I'm building things, take items from my depot, from my personal inventory before you take it out of the depot. Just to keep the depot stocked, or maybe, like now it's taken forever to get concrete filled up in there. So maybe I might want to add another stack. And then if we uncheck this, it's going to use that before it has to put it back in. So there's lots of ways that you can play. Just depends on your style, right? The reason that you want to have a ton of SAM material is if we come look at this reanimated SAM, it's going to take 4 to make 1 reanimated SAM, but it only takes 1 hammer, so it makes it real fast. But then if we want to make the next product, the SAM fluctuator, we need 6 of them to make one of these. I don't know if I have any. I got a little bit there. And I'm going too fast. Really don't want to run clear back down there. It just takes a lot. It takes a lot of that sand material to make what you need. And so it says I need 3, but I don't think I even have enough for another one, do I? I got 1. No, I got the 6 to make one more of the I didn't learn what they are. The fluctuators, SAM fluctuators. So what you want to do with all that SAM material is come back here and upgrade. So this is, I need 108 fluctuators. This says I need 47. Increases your stack size. You can add another stack. 2, 3, 4 stacks total. So that would give you a total of 8 resources you can have in the dimensional depot. 8 in total. So you really have to think about what you want to load the heck out of in here. And that's up to you. That's how you're going to decide to play the game. So we increase it by 50%. The next one's 25, and then 12.5, and then 6.25. I wonder if that's cumulative. Okay, so it's going to go from, it says at the top there, upload, upgrade, 30 per minute, 60 per minute, 120 per minute, and then total of 240 per minute. But that's going to take, let me grab a piece of paper. Let's do the math here. So we need 103 fluctuators. 151. Oh, let's do this one too. 13. 7, because I'm looking at Mercer spheres. Got to have enough of those too. Then we need 23 and 199. And if we do the math, okay, so a SAM fluctuator needs 6. A SAM fluctuator needs 6 reanimated, and a reanimated takes 4. 4 to make 1. And this is 6. So 4 times 6, let's do calc. 4 times 6, because I want to get the math right. That's 24 per flux. And that's it, because the numbers that we were looking here are for flux. Fluctuators, I'm just calling them flux. So I need 103. So if I come back here and say 103 times 24, I need 2,472 SAM or raw resources. That's how that math works out. So 2,474. Isn't math fun? And then I need 151 for the next one times 24 is 3,624. Now let's keep the 24, and then we need 199, which is 477 times 6. And then if we go 2474 plus 3624, 4776 is 10,874. That's a lot now, which is fine. I mean, that's a lot, but it's not like we can't make it. We totally can get it. Now I want to go back and find out how many SAM are in a stack. I'm just curious now. This has nothing to do with the game. I mean, it does, but I'm just curious. Did the whole system just... No, it didn't lose power. The transmission about ready to run out of fuel. Fill up the gas tank. Go get it. I'm just curious how many truckloads I need. Right? Because if it holds 100 per pile, that means I need 1,874 stacks. This is 48. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8 times 6. Let's do the math. 8 times 6. Oops. 6 is 48. So if I take 1874 divided by 48, is that right? 40 trips? I think it is. I could be wrong. It's happened before. But do I care? No. I don't care. Because once I set up the automated travel run, it's just going to keep going forever until it can't. It's forever. As long as the truck has fuel, it will just do the loop of picking up and delivering whatever it can pick up. So where do I want to put this? I kind of want to put it, because so far as I know, I only need SAM for research or upgrades. So I kind of just want to put it right out here. Bonk. I bonked it. So let's just put it... do I have enough for all this? Oh yeah, I got plenty. And then we'll put it down here. They're overlapping, I know. I don't care. And then foundations, this one, we're going to hit zoop. Oh, it is zooped. So we'll add that there. The truck's going to come around to the back side. Let's lay down our process first. So production constructor. And we're going to tell it to make reanimated SAM materials. Hey, guess where that's going to go? You know it. Right into a big old box. I'm going to do this a little bit weird this time, just for fun. Just going to put it into a box. And then that box is going to come out into... I need a manufacturer for this. That sucks. Maybe it's gonna have to be in the mall because it needs steel pipes and wire. It needs steel pipes and wire, and I don't want... All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it the long way. That's fine. It's fine. Who cares? That's gonna go there. That's gonna go there, and that's gonna go. We have 3 products. Boink, boink, and then let's go up. It's fine. It's totally fine. We can do this however we want. This is just how it's gonna be. Let's put this right in the middle. This is the manufacturer. We haven't used this yet, but we're gonna make SAM fluctuation. And all we need to do is deliver our products into the machine. We've only got 3. You can put them wherever you want. I just did them in a row because it's... Then I can add a 4th one and plug it in if I need to later. And then we're going to have this loop back to organization. But I want the inside to be on the other end, because I'm going to do it the dumb way. Have it come loop right back around, and let's put a power pole there and a power pole there. Let's connect this power to that pole, and that pole to that pole, this pole to our engine, and then our constructor, and then this pole to the grid. And so now it's going to feed right in, but it needs all of the components. So let's put our transport. I don't even know if I have enough for this. Oh, I do. And when you put these down, the box is where the load unload happens. Let's just put it here. There you go. Now I don't need to add coal to this because the truck is already going to have coal. But I do need to add some power. So there's its power. We're at 37 minutes. And we need to pick the right one. So we're going to unload this right into our machine. And it's going to act as a storage. This is totally fine. This is totally fine. I could put it into a bucket. It's fine. Because our SAM ore miner is not going to it's not loading very fast, and that's fine. It's fine if it doesn't load fast. This is gonna be something that happens in the background. Video's off. Something in the background that we just don't need a huge influx. We're gonna make this when we make it. There is the alarm for the train, just for funsies. Okay, so then the next thing we need to do is load it up with steel pipes and copper wire. Aaron, how are you gonna do that? Oh, I'll show you how I'm gonna do it with my deep, sexy voice. Okay, so the first mall is still making steel products. Not a problem. Here's all the pipes. So I'm gonna grab all the pipes that it has. And then we're gonna tube. I need to update all these tube networks as well. Still too much running. For my taste. Let's go in here to the new mall. And we're gonna go down and grab all of the copper wire that we can hold. Now we grab more copper wire because those are 2 talls. Those are 48 slots instead of the 1 talls storage, which is just 24. So we'll come back later and get another bucket full of pipe It's fine. It's totally fine. Now, again, we can load these in whichever storage. It doesn't matter. We're going to put that there, that there. It's just going in. It's going to fill everything up. And if we look, it's getting at the wire, it's getting the pipe, and then it's going to get the it's going to make 10 a minute, which is totally fine. But we just keep this here. So we have everything plugged up. This is set to make it. It's going to take in 120 a minute, and it's just going to absorb the crap out of that. It's going to make 30 a minute. That's fine. So now we have to go back. Let's do this. We have to go set up our truck, figure out how we want to do this. We're going to try it. I'm going to try using the same path that we're already using and see if we get any collisions. Because we got coal coming, we got a sugar cube, the smaller truck vehicle, making trips on this road to come here and get coal for the steel product. And then we're going to add another vehicle to it. So we'll see if they crash. That'll be something fun to troubleshoot. And let's park this out of the way. Ah, what? You get out, you hit E, and E again, and it just flips it. All right, so let's get in our truck. Crap, I gotta go back because this is set to load. The other one I did not set to unload. Alright, didn't think it through. I remembered it and then instantly forgot, as one does. Hey, getting a little squirrely. See, there's the other truck. It came, it picked up some coal. I'm gonna outrun it because the sugar cube runs, its top speed is like, I think it was like 80, but whatever the case, it runs the same speed as you can run with the bionic legs. Just a fun little tip for you. So we're gonna come in here, it's gonna turn right, it's gonna go down this path. Gonna turn left. Gonna unload. So we have to set this to unload vehicle settings. We want to unload incoming transfer rate 0 maximum. Okay. We want it to unload our product. And then you know what? While we're here, let's go ahead and add another. I don't have enough steel plates. Oh, it's because I unloaded everything. Such a hot mess. I unloaded all my stuff to get those. So let's go get our inventory back so we can make stuff in case we need to. Just take it all. Because what I want here is just a little bit more room to drive on. This is, you know, this is what it takes to do the thing. All right. Now let's run clear back out there, drive clear back out there, set up our routine. So the other thing I want to do at some point, I mean, I'm only using the big truck because I don't have another sugar cube made. I could have 2 little cubes. It's only going to carry half as much. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It just depends on your demand, your personal demand on output. Ideally, I'd find a pure node of SAM site or SAM material, overclock a Mark II on that, hook up a train, you know, really get it flowing. But this is all going to be just fine. Okay, it's set to unload and load. So now what we got to do is start our path. So we hit Q to open our recording menu. And we're going to start recording. And then we're going to come in here. We're going to hit F to load. It's going to load the truck. And then we're going to drive away. And we'll just have it come up the middle. That's fine. Kind of slow down. Turn this corner. And then just drive your normal path. Now, this is big. This is unwieldy. So I'm taking my time very carefully to drive the path that I want. Because this thing gets going on its own and it'll flip right over the edge and have the hardest time trying to find its path back up. And that can happen. You can totally lose a truck. Just like the train is nice because it's locked on. It's locked on the track, whereas these vehicles can bump into each other, hit animals. Going nice and slow. It's okay. So you drift around that corner. So I'm going to come out. Stop. We're going to F to unload the vehicle. Bang. Look at it, it's already flowing. And then we got to drive it back. Again, taking our time. I am in no hurry. This isn't a race. Now we'll just hit the gas. And I just have a feeling this is going to be a nightmare. Well, that's okay. It's fine. Worst case, you know, dismantle everything for these trucks. Redo it. It's all right. That's okay. Ease off the gas to slow down. Make that turn. There we go again, slowing down. Let's let off the W key. Slow down. Nice and relaxing. And we're gonna come over here. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. And then we're gonna come right here. There we go. Your path has been recorded. Now, one thing we can do is hit R. You can save this path. Let's say you want to have multiple cars, and you could save this and just import that into multiple cars. Not a problem. Let's hit X to block the path. Q. Now I want to enable autopilot so that now when I exit the vehicle, it's gonna go do its own thing. And I want to ride it at least once because I want to see. I want to see the path, right? So we're gonna sit here, and then there it goes. I want to ride the path. I think there's a spot I can stand, right? Oh no! What? Let's see if I can catch it. I don't think I can. Didn't like you sitting in that spot. You gotta be right on top. Let's see if we can get ahead of it. There we go. Oh, it doesn't like you coming in on the side either. Gosh dang it. I'm screwed. Well, we'll just follow it as best we can. It runs a little bit faster. It's the same as the train, I think, at about 110 to 120 miles an hour. I wish there was a speedometer to see how fast I'm running. We'll chase it. Accidents happen. It's okay. Now we know you can't ride in that little spot. It hasn't tipped, so that's good. It's all right. We'll catch up to it. You can ride it on top, but you cannot ride it in that front little seat area. Cool. We missed the edge there. That's perfect. I love how it's even got dirt tracks picked up from the sand. And then we can, there's a ladder on these. If you don't have a jetpack, there's a ladder in the back that you can get up here. And then you can even come out on the dock if you want to. There we go. Now we're on it. Now it's going to take it. I just want to ride it back. Don't move, Aaron. Don't move. Where's my battery at? 83%. It's fine. Quantum fiber. We're sorry. There's an outage. Doi, we just had a massive hurricane come through Central Florida. Still driving good. Missed the building. This is why you take your time. It's fine. I don't care if it takes an hour per trip. As long as it's automated, I don't have to do anything about it. The truck's just gonna go do what it wants to do. Way too loud for y'all, for all y'all. Let's drop it down a little bit. Nice and gentle, turning the corner. Now, once I finish this, I'll get back into the buggy, the Explorer, and just let this run. Let it do its thing. Then we'll go back and see how our little factory, our little process is doing. Nice and slow. That's giving the miner time to fill the station with all of its product. See how it does here with the rock. That's fine. How much is in here? That's fine. See, it's just gonna take what it can to fill this up. See, that's fine. Did it take everything? It took everything. So it's working as expected. Let's see if I can cut it off. It's working as expected. It's just going to run that route, that loop, as much as it possibly can. I mean, it's just going to keep going as long as it has fuel. And we have coal going into the load station to the gas tank so that when it stops to load up product or resources, it's also going to pick up and it's going to fill up with any kind of fuel if it has space. And quite honestly, it's not going to burn a whole bunch of coal on a round trip. It might burn 5, 10 out of 100. So it's definitely going to be okay. Just got to remember the path so that we don't run into it. Why did I park this? It's fine. Okay, so here's our process. This is slowly churning out 30 a minute. That bucket's not going to get very full. And we've already got 43 SAM fluctuators made. It's kind of fun to watch. You can get up here and I don't think that it makes the actual thing. I think there's just a generic thing being made in here. Could be wrong. Yeah, it looks like it might be the actual thing. And then it's going to compress it or something. I don't know what it's doing. How many does this make? 10 a minute? This is pretty cool. There we go. Made the thing. So yeah, that is what the manufacturer takes in 4 products or 4 resources and outputs 1. And that's different from the assembler takes in 2 and outputs 1. So manufacturer, it's pretty cool. So we've got our 47. What else can we unlock now with our 47? It's probably more than that, actually. 51 fluxes. We still need a ton more. We can't even unlock. That was all that math was just for the upgrades. It wasn't for the slots. We could definitely do that. So let's increase our stack size by 1. And what was this? I need 50 and a sloop. All right.
Dimensional expansion increased to 200%. Refining manipulation of SAM allows us to now deconstruct non-living matter down to its atomic components in one dimension and store it in basic bound states in another.
We do not resonate with the tribute song. Do not worship at the window. Desecrate our temple gifts. This shallow serenade is sour and salt.
My intention was not to encroach, if that is what upsets you, nor was it to dispose of material I do not waste.
Okay. Good stuff. So that is SAM, a little bit of research. That's how I've set up my process to make me super simple. I need the ore. Doesn't matter if you use trains or I could have set this up on site and just be delivering instead of the actual raw things. I could be delivering from my new tractor truck. Instead of these raw resources, I could have had this on site and or 5 of them and take this in and then be outputting the thing that we need to just bring into here. Doesn't matter. You can do it however you want. And we have our manufacturer making our fluctuator. It's outputting those at 10 a minute into our storage, and then we can just come pick that up whenever we want. Now, the other thing I need to do is figure out what I want stored. I need to think about this. What do I want really stored in there that I'm going to use a lot of? Concrete. Probably just stuff for concrete. Let's pin the concrete. Stuff that I use a ton of, but don't want wasted here. You know what I mean? We can take... Oh, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How do I get them out? Do I have to use them? Click, drop, and drag. There we go. I want that pinned. Why does some of these say 1,000 and others say 200 and some 400? I'll have to figure that out. So yeah, you can upload straight from your inventory. It just takes frickin' forever to do it, and that's fine. And then let's grab some plates and queue that up. Because I want concrete, things that I use to expand a lot of things. Concrete. I'll have to sit and think that out. Yeah, I don't want to do that with you. You're going to be bored out of your mind. Stuff to make buildings, materials. So we're talking about foundations. In the lower right, it takes concrete and metal plates. Walls, same thing. Windows takes steel and silica. I don't know if I use those a ton. Power, I'm using poles. So... put in cable and copper. I need to make a list.